Hi, my name is Raelene Caswell, and I am the Housing Advocate with Standpoint. My role is to work alongside our staff attorney to implement the Housing Stability Project. Each day, Standpoint provides support and assistance to victims of domestic violence via our toll-free action line. Many of the calls we take are related to housing. Unfortunately, we know that victims of domestic violence and exploitation most often stay in an abusive and unsafe situation because there are no other housing options. Shelters are often full or may not be accessible to the victims and their families. Victims are often faced with eviction and fined for property damage related to the abuse when they do report, which makes it much more difficult to find housing in the future. Victims and landlords are often unaware that in Minnesota it is legal to break a lease if someone is experiencing violence. The Housing Stability Project aims to eliminate these barriers by providing options for families to find and maintain safe housing. We'll do so by training advocates in domestic violence shelters on landlord-tenant issues and housing rights, developing housing resources for people experiencing homelessness due to domestic violence, conducting eviction expungement clinics, providing direct legal representation related to housing concerns, and building relationships with landlords and management companies. In our current housing market, a victim of violence may not leave an abusive home with an eviction on their record. By expunging this eviction, our work could literally open doors by increasing their ability to find housing free of violence. In educating a victim survivor about their right to break a lease, they will gain the freedom in knowing that they aren't trapped in their home simply because of a lease. Training advocates and building relationships with landlords and management companies will aid in improving the systemic response to housing issues as they relate to domestic and sexual violence. With your help, we can expand our project statewide to provide opportunities for families all across Minnesota. Thank you.